Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my studio. I thought it was high time you guys got an opportunity to see what's in everything in this room. 360 nook and cranny look at all of my plannering. What happens, where I store, what I store, how I store it. Oh, your mind is gonna blow. So stay tuned, you're gonna love it. Well, welcome to my studio. Here is the back wall. It houses pretty much almost all of my planner supplies, and we'll get down to business. So first of all, as you enter my room through my glass French doors, I have all of these clipboards here on my wall. Each clipboard has its own purpose. It's really not a hodgepodge. I have organized it to some degree. So this one is neutrals. These are all the shops that have neutral things along with Studio Calico. This one is like Simply Gilded. I have some sticky notes and those postcards that she comes with. Here's my Aura Studio. This is an entire clipboard of just my Aura Studio. This one is Studio Calico and the brights that they have. This one is mostly Live Life and Create, what I have left because I've used so much of it. And then I have a few other sticker shops. This one is Faith Paper Shop. This one is entirely devoted to Cutie Star. Here are all my brights. Now, sometimes I have packages and kits that I've received as giveaways or just in the mail and I haven't gotten to. I'm going to put it right here in the brights. Here is all of Clever Gal Crafts. Then I have See Amy Draw right there. Once More with Love. And then just on a smattering of other sticker kits that I haven't gotten to yet. And then as we move on to this first stanchion, these are all built-in wood oak cabinets. I think this is meant to be like a man's office, but you know, who's more important around here anyway. Up here I've got my Heidi Swapp cinch and all of the supplies, and of course this is very tall. I think I have either 10 or 12 foot ceilings, so that's pretty high up there. So I usually just put things that I don't normally use all the way up. So then I have all of my albums. These are photo albums and Project Life albums from many years ago. This one is different size inserts, so like pocket size, A6 size, things I'm not using, and then I also store some of my old insert covers here as well. It depends on the make. So I've got all of my stamps here. At first, I've got all of these Mommy Lhey stamps right up front, so they're accessible and ready to go. And then, of course, I've got all my other stamps from Studio L2E and whatnot. I have an entire bin right here of Allie Edwards and some Felicity James. I have all of my alphas here, right there, from those two makers. Again, here I have more stamps, and I also keep my watercolor brushes, etc. there. And this is kind of a hodgepodge. I have some paper bags that are great for gifting with. And then I have all my adhesives behind. They're kind of ugly, so I kind of try to keep this up, as well as some of my Freckled Fawn pouches. Over here are just pictures, all devoted to Shop Villa Beautiful stickers. I have it. It's an accordion pocket thing from the Dollar Spot. This one is actually a letter holder. I have all of some pre-printed inserts here from Annie Plans Printables. And then I do have all of these are full sheets of Mommy Lhey here. A couple sheets from a couple different makers. And then I have this, and this is just pretty much houses all my Project Life cards. I do other crafts, and I do have kits from Annie's Needle Crafts, the Hook and Needle Club. So every month I get a different kit, and so that's what this is. It's just a whole bunch of kits put together in this bin. Kind of makes it stylish, but out of the way as well. And then also I've got some 12 by 12 bins. I do have a whole box of just Felicity Jane that I've all condensed into one. And then I have a bunch of 12 by 12, and I do paper clip those by maker. In this ephemera bin, I have different ephemeras from different makers. Basically from my scrapbooking days, I have gold, white, and black, warm tones and cool tones, all of my flare, sequins, wood pieces that don't fit in a different bin that I have. And these are all my Color Cast Designs acrylics, along with some tags in the back. And then the next bin I have is probably one that is most asked about. How do I store my Mommy Lhey supplies? And this is how I do it. So first off, in this first upper bin, I have some of the stamp sets that I need to create bags for. So I'm going to get some bags and put them up with the other stamps along with some pop sockets. Here are all of my clips that all go with any of the Mommy Lhey kits that I've been collecting for a couple years now. And then here is all the leftover ephemera that I have, which isn't a whole lot compared to what I would think I do have. Then here is all of the sticky notes and extra little pieces of paper. I just have them filed here. They're not color coded or anything, but they works just fine. And again, that's the same thing here. And then here is how I store my stickers. I do have a Mambi punch, and I punch all of them after I finish a kit. I punch them and stick them in here. And right now she has 3 different sizes of stickers. So I have 3 different books, and it works for me. And it's super easy. And by the time I use them, I have extra space. But currently she has this little edge here that has been very helpful in actually punching. These are full sets. And of course I have other 5x7 cards, other things that go with all of the Mommy Lhey supplies and things I have made as well. So that is basically what that bin is. And then of course I have more pattern paper here. If I'm just going to a planner meetup, I will put my planner supplies in here. I do have some extra books from my old crafting days back in the corner. Typewriter, and then here's all my punches. Planner tags that I've had for my meetup coming up for Chicago Planner Conference. Extra clipboards. If I'm putting together a clipboard to take to work with me, I can just stick them all under there and I don't have to stick them in sleeves, which is helpful. And this nasty bin here is all of the pictures I need to take care of. So the next station here, I've got almost all my favorite. I do have an entire bin of foil and vinyl from my Cricut, and then the stuff that I need to have filed away. Here's more knitting and crocheting supplies. And here's my pegboards. I really enjoy it. This section over here is all for Paper House Productions. I have all of their sticker books right here. And I do have these labeled by, this is the Kawaii kit, this is the Stargazer kit, and then here's just some other ones that I have hanging out here. But I have all my planners and planner supplies and things I've made with all of their supplies, as well as this 12x12. And then over here I just have plenty of different makers of ephemera that I can grab at a second's notice, along with some alphas and some enamel items here. And in this tray here, I have all of these wonderful doilies and things that I need to process and put up here. I can just throw it in here and then I don't have to look at it. Hi! So this is one of my favorite parts of the room. I've got all of my washi tapes somewhat organized by color. This is my Mommy Lhey and Simply Gilded drawer. So I know people collect Simply Gilded like crazy, but I don't have a whole lot. But I do collect them and put them in here by colorway. The next section right here against this pegboard are all of my K&Co bows. These are super easy to take on and off, so it's really easy to grab the color, and so I just have those broken down here. And then I have some more chains along with the cabochons are hanging gently here. And then I can continue with some other K&Co bows. These are the black and white ones, and these are the green and blue ones. I do have some other felt ones that I try to keep together in a stack. And then here are my seasonal ones I just dab in the corner because I don't have very many. Here are my Kinley's Doodles ones, and these are the jumbo ones down here. These are all the paper ones. And over here are all of the other kinds that I've gotten from friends as well. And here are my pens. This is my pen collection. These are all my pen gems and other really fine pens from other makers. That's this bin. And over here are all of my Mommy Lhey pens. Every single one that I've ever gotten are right here. Then I have some more planner clips, and then I have my additional K&Co bows. These are the ones that are the clips that from the side. So I have just a bin here, and here are all my wides, along with all of the dangles are right there. Now here comes the fun part. It's the planner shelf. The way I've divided this planner shelf, it is basically my standards. Some of them are full and some of them are not. I used to keep like fuzzy things in them, and then to keep them larger, but I only really do that for the leather ones. For the cloth ones, I just let it go. But this is 2018's planner inserts. You may have watched that video before. But then I just do, here's my travel one, but this one is just storage. This is my cashier size, along with some more standards planners when I lost 10 pounds this summer. And then here's my work planner that I don't use all that often, but it's really handy. Here is my 2017 Christmas planner, Clever Fox planner. I have a Carpe Diem, and then I have a bunch of B6s from Mommy Lhey, personal TNs, B6, and some more A6s and a passport. Behind there are all of my sticky notes, and this is how I've been storing my completed inserts. This is 2017's behind here, and then this is the beginning of 2018. And then on the top shelf, I just have a little riser here. And then this top shelf are all of my A6s. Aren't they so happy? Down below this shelf is just a wicker basket. Let's take a look. The awesome part about bins is that you can basically throw everything in there and it doesn't have to be perfect and I don't have to look at it. And so here's the second bin, and this is a bunch of needle felting supplies here. Some more beads. If you need a button, I got a button. I also have some beads and my embroidery floss along with some jewelry making supplies. And that is what's in this bin. And here is all my Christmas supplies. This is pretty much the only thing that I put all makers in with. They're all different. I've got 12 by 12 Felicity Jane papers, along with a whole bunch of other like Kinley's Doodles and Studio Calico and Freckled Fun. I put every single Christmas item and sticker in these bins. Way down below, I have my Illustrated Faith supplies. I do have some extra lighting that I never seem to use. I always prefer daylight. My light boxes, and I have a whole bunch of paper and fabric crafting supplies, brushes and paint markers, along with some functional pens and little tiny scissors and paperwork. And this is where I store all of my sticker paper and notebooks that are not needed, more paperwork. And here are where I keep all of my actual large things like my Cricut and my sewing machine. And then over here I have this Mark and Kim. He gave me some roses, and so I just painted some glue on, crushed the roses, and now I have a permanent reminder. Right there is a project you'll see in the near future. I just did it and then I hang it up there. And then I have my computer in which I always do my YouTubing and editing. Then I have my work planner right there. A lamp I just had hanging out in my house. Doesn't really go with the decor, but you know, it was free. And then there is my wastebasket and then my laser printer. Super fun. And here is my workstation. It's an IKEA desk. It was originally black, but I painted it white. This surface here is just plain and dirty, but this one I did want to do a texture, so I just did kind of like a you know, like a paintbrush look. And then I have my rotary cutter mats. Here's some functional scissors and glue sticks, and then paper clips, and then functional pens. Here is like my kind of my inbox of things that come in the door. Like I just got my See Amy draw order and that's there. And things I need to do, like get this in my planner. I need to cut it and ready, get it going, along with this, and then my water bottle. And then my planners that I'm working on this afternoon. Over here I've got my little settee. I have a quilt that I made previously. Here's another secret project that I'm working on. As soon as I get done with this video, it's getting started. Along with, I do have my tripod and filming equipment back there. And then here is this, just a Walmart 12 by 12 inch media cabinet. I have all my Webster's pages. And then on the top, I do have some of my staging supplies, as well as some knitting projects I thought was cute in the bird cage. This is my Paper and Glam sticker booklet, and these are giveaways that I need to get packaged up for Chicago Planner Conference, along with more Webster's pages. I do have all of my faith journals right there, along with some more projects and magazines as well. And then to complete the room, I do have a white backdrop. It's just a very large piece of foam core board. And then I do have my oh, that's on the floor. I do have my teacher bag, which I fill every day with the planner supplies I need for the day. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed the tour of my craft room, studio, whatever you want to call it. Feel free to ask any questions down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And I hope you like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on the bell because I've got more stuff coming right up your alley. So take care, guys. Thanks for stopping. Bye-bye. Welcome back. You finally get to see this studio studio tour. Aren't you excited? 360-degree tour. You're gonna love it. Guarantee. Where my stickers are, where my bins are, what's in every nook. Jump, jump, jump. We're gonna do a studio tour.